The silent property crash that no one can see. Most people don't know about this, but there is a secret house price crash happening right now under your nose. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how much house prices are up or down on an annual basis, how much they've dropped in the last month, and how that is impacting on the value of your properties. Hi everyone, I'm Katie Wilson, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a property investor and the UK's leading expert in a property strategy called deal packaging. I have built a multi-million pound property portfolio and established a national house buying company, and I've done all of that in the last 7 years. So trust me when I say I know how to make money in property, no matter what the climate, because I can spot the opportunity. Now, hopefully you're enjoying my content, so show your support by liking this video, subscribing so you never miss another one, and then hitting that notification bell to keep up to date with what's happening in the world of property. I live and breathe this stuff, so you can depend on me when it comes to keeping you up to date. So let's have a look at what's happening with house prices. How much are they down on a monthly basis? Well, we've got the data. Nationwide data is out, and it is actually a bit of a shock for most economists who thought the house prices would either be flat or maybe even go up just a little bit this month. They're saying that house prices are down 0.4%. Now, it's not a huge amount, but it is a sign. Now, remember in February when we had a 0.2% drop. So it's the first time in quite a while that we've seen a drop 2 months in a row. And this comes off the back of a fairly busy January as well. So some of those transactions that started in January will be included in the data we're looking at now because those transactions are coming to completion. So what does this mean for house prices? Now, they're saying that the average price, according to Nationwide on their data, is £261,000, which equals a fairly flat market. Nationwide are saying that they're down off the peak. So your house on average is worth £11,700 less at the moment versus off the peak when we had a peak in August 2022. How much are we down since the peak in August 2022? House prices are down 4%. We have had massive uncertainty in the market, and especially when it's come to interest rates going up nearly 7%. Obviously, they've dropped now, but they are edging back up, which is a consideration on what might happen to house prices moving forward. All of these factors affect each other. This week, we've had an interest rate rise with Santander and NatWest and Nationwide, which is a telltale sign. A lot of lenders are putting rates up, and that's because the swap rate, the rate that they borrow at, has actually increased for them, and all they've done is they've passed that on to us. So what does this mean for mortgages? Well, affordability is going to be affected. So if the interest rate goes up, it means you can probably borrow less. It means you pay less or you afford less. So when you actually buy the house, and let's face it, most people will borrow as much as they're able to borrow, so their maximum that they're actually allowed. Let's just say they were able to borrow £300,000. Now, because of the higher interest rates, maybe they can now borrow 285, 290, which means they're going to have to offer less on the property or put a bigger deposit in. Now, is your house worth less? Because of inflation, but your house is actually worth less in real terms. So let's say you have a house that's worth £100,000. If you sold that house, what you could actually buy with that £100,000 is around 5% less. Now, because of inflation, this is the silent property crash. So, are house prices going to drop further? On an annual basis, we're up just a tiny bit. So, we are kind of a flat market, but things could change. They could change significantly. And personally, I think it's possible we could take a 10% drop, and that is significant. And If inflation stays high, then obviously there is the affordability issue to consider. So this will be interesting to see what happens in the Bank of England's next meeting now that they've got 2 back-to-back price drops. Does that mean that they're going to consider interest rate cuts? I don't know. We will have to see. But hopefully this has given you an insight into the market, how it all connects with each other and what is happening right now under the radar that you may not actually be seeing. If you have any questions, then please put them in the comments and I will aim to come back to every single one of them. Did you find this video valuable? If so, make sure you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your engagement is not just appreciated, it is essential for me to deliver content that you find valuable. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic, so drop a comment in the comments box and I'll aim to respond to all of them. Your feedback helps me to shape the future content, ensuring I provide information that is not only relevant but also valuable to you that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.